This woman seen here is being compared to Bernie Madoff, now serving time for defrauding investors who in many cases entrusted their very life savings into his hands. 32-year-old Josie Almonte, now charged with several counts of grand larceny and criminal impersonation, is being accused of a similar scheme. Investigators say she conned low-income New Yorkers, some from the Bronx, in paying her cash for Section 8 vouchers, which is part of a federally subsidized program offered through the Department of Housing Preservation and Development to place people in private apartments at below market prices.
Over 16 individuals so far have been defrauded by this woman, Josie Almonte. And the reality is that this kind of fraud has really harmed both constituents in Washington Heights and Manhattan and the people of the Bronx.
Josie Almonte, what she did was criminal. It was frustrating for us. It puts a black eye on this wonderful program, and it devastates families. To the tune of one family here of over $9,000. And so we know that there are many, unfortunately, Josie Almontes out there.
Manhattan Borough President Scott Stringer and Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr. teamed up with an investigator from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office and several victims to appeal to the public to be on guard and encourage others who've been victimized to come forward.
We're happy that HPD and the New York City Housing Authority, other city agencies are working with us. They're working with these victims. There have been almost 24 victims that have been affected by what Ms. Almonte did. But we know that there are so many more, not only victims, but there are other scammers out there.
Our collaboration with Borough President Diaz has really sent a signal to those who want to scam the most vulnerable: forget about it and don't even think about it. Because our offices are going to work very hard in collaboration with multiple agencies to make sure that the people who are entitled to Section 8 receive that, and the people who are trying to defraud our people actually go to prison.
Manhattan investigator Leroy Frazier says Almonte preyed on the most vulnerable, many of whom had limited knowledge of the English language. Hilma Amarante was one of them.
We are very angry, very sad, and I hope, it doesn't happen to anybody else.
Amarante forked over $9,000 in cash to Almonte. She was only able to recover $5,000. She says it was a tough decision to come forward, but decided that maybe it could help others avoid the same mistake.
Like I said, people are afraid. They don't want to talk. It's a shame to be, you be a victim of a scam. But hey, I need to tell people so that doesn't happen to other people,
Yvette Panalo of Manhattan was looking forward to moving into an apartment in the Bronx with her son. She gave Almonte $6,000 in cash only to find out the apartment didn't exist.
She seems very nice, sweet. She inspires confidence, and I never thought that this would happen with her.
Manhattan father Mario Rodriguez says the same. Looking forward to moving into a roomy apartment his family discovered they'd been had.
That was money we sacrificed. I still owe that money. And I get my Section 8 back voucher again, thank God, because Scott Stringer, the office, they help us, and we get the Section voucher back. But the thing is, no money now for rent. That's the problem.
Both borough presidents asked that if you have been the victim of a Section 8 housing scandal, or if you know anyone being defrauded of their money, to contact their offices in the Manhattan. That's 212-669-8300, or in the Bronx, 718-590-3500. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.